Hello everybody, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Toy Story 4. First I'm going to talk about the experience that happened when we went to see Toy Story 4, and then later on I'll start the review. So if you want to skip to the review and not hear the experience part, then somewhere on the screen I'll put the number where you can skip to. So okay, we went to see Toy Story 4 on the 22nd of June. I went to see it with my sisters and my cousin. So for Toy Story 4, every child that got a ticket got this book. So let me show you the book. Yeah, that's the book right there. So I wanted the book. So when I went to pay my ticket and get my food, I asked, oh, is there any way I could get the book? I was willing to pay for the book because I wanted the book, so I didn't really mind. It was £5, £10, I didn't really mind, I just wanted the book. So she's like, I was about to get my money out. No, I was about to open my purse, and she was like, oh no, you can have it for free. And I said, oh thank you. Like, she was really nice. So yeah, I got my food, got my tickets, went in, had advertisements, all of that, and then it was time for the movie to start. So we saw the movie in 3D. And when the movie started playing, the 3D glasses wasn't working. So at first I was like, oh, what's happening? I thought like maybe it's the 3D part hasn't started yet. My sister tapped me on the shoulder and was like, oh, is your 3D working? I said no. So she's like, oh, like mine's not working either. So I had another one in my bag. So I was like, oh, let me check that one. And that one wasn't working either. So I was about to go and complain and say, oh, the 3D is not working, because I thought, oh, at first I thought, oh, maybe it's just my glasses, but it wasn't working at all. And then two guys came and said, oh, we've complained, they're gonna see what they can do. And yeah, so about 5 minutes later, the screen like paused, and two workers came and they were like, oh, so we've talked about it and we can restart the film. Is everybody okay with that? Because two people came to them and said, oh, they wanted their money back. And me, I didn't want my money back. I just wanted the movie to restart. So I was like, oh yeah, that's what we should do. And a lot of people agreed with me. So that's what they ended up doing. They restarted the movie. And because of the inconvenience, they gave us this ticket, which is a guest ticket. So this ticket never runs out, so you can, in 10 years you can still use it, but the catch is you can only use it once. So once you use it, that's it, you can never use it again. So yeah, I'm going to show you inside the book because I haven't showed you. Yeah. So here it says how to use this booklet, and then it says about Woody, and here it says about Jessie and Bullseye, and here it says about Buzz, and that here says about them being best buddies. That's Buzz and Woody. Here's Jessie. Here, there's Mrs. and Mr. Potato Head. That's about Rex. That's about Ducky and Bunny, and yeah, that's everything. So I've talked about all the experience. I'm gonna go on with the review now. So I have notes on this paper. If you see me looking down, that is why. It's going to start off with non-spoiler things, and then later on I'll get into the spoiler stuff. So the first question is, did I like the movie? Yes, I did like the movie. I thought it was very funny. Like, we've been waiting for this movie for a long time. Like, people was like, oh, is there going to be a fourth one? So I was very excited to do the movie, and I did like it. Very funny. I did like a lot of the new characters, but I'll go more into that later on. How many times have you seen it, and when? I've seen it one time, and I've seen it on the 22nd of June. Yeah. Number 3. Did I cry? Nope. I didn't cry. I did get emotional, like almost cried, but I didn't cry. Question number 4. Thoughts coming out / thoughts going in. Thoughts going in, very excited. I love Toy Story. Toy Story 3 is my favourite Toy Story. out of all of them. And like before, people were going in saying, oh, my favourite Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, or whichever one. And it's like, oh, coming out, my favourite was still Toy Story 2 or Toy Story 3. Mine is still Toy Story 3, but yeah, I'm still excited to see this movie. This question is a question that I got a lot, and a lot of people have asked me, so I'm going to answer that now. Did you think the fourth movie was necessary, or do you think they should have stopped at 3? This is my opinion. I think that the way they ended the fourth movie was great. Like, I don't think they needed to do a fourth, but at the same time, I'm glad they did a fourth because I liked the movie, but I don't think it was necessary. Like, no, I don't think it was necessary, but at the same time, as I said, I did like the movie. Third movie is my all-time favourite, and I just love the third movie so much. The ending still makes me cry till now. Like, I recently watched it, the first, second and third, and yeah, I just love the third one so much. I love the other two as well, but I just love the third one so much. Okay, so here from out will be spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie and you want to, please click off this video. Once you've seen the movie, you can come back. So yeah, first talk about the new characters. Okay, let's talk about Forky, because that's the main character in this movie. So before I saw this movie, I was already excited for Forky. I was like, yes, I like Forky. I knew I was gonna like Forky even before I saw the movie. Like, I don't know why, but he seems so relatable. Like, even some people started calling him, oh, trash. Like, oh, I've never related more to a Spork in my life. Like, it was just funny. I just liked him from even before I watched the movie. So let's talk about his story. So Bonnie goes to kindergarten and she's sitting at the table. Sorry, I forgot, but Woody sneaks in the bag. Yeah, Woody sneaks in the bag. That part is important to mention. So yeah, so Bonnie goes off to kindergarten and she's at the table and she doesn't have the equipment because everybody's doing art and craft and she's scared. So what Woody does is he puts some stuff on the table and Bonnie starts making Forky. So Forky is a Spork and Forky doesn't want to be a toy, he wants to go in the trash. So even when they go on a trip in the RV, Forky jumps out the RV and Woody goes looking for him. So yeah, that's the main story on Forky, trying to get Forky back because Bonnie needs Forky right now. So yeah, that's the main story on Forky. Next, let's talk about Ducky and Bunny. So Ducky and Bunny, they're arcade games. So like when you go to carnivals, you know, you go like how you can win a prize and then you get a game. Not a game. No, you can win a prize. Yeah, you play a game and you can win a prize. So they're basically arcade games, and they go with Buzz to find Woody because Buzz is looking for Woody because soon they're gonna leave the RV to go home because they're on holiday or vacation, whichever one you would call it. So yeah. Next you got Gabby. So Gabby, before the movie started, I thought, yeah, she's gonna be the villain, she's gonna be the evil one, but I wasn't expecting the story that she had. So in this one, in the story, Gabby wants Woody's voice box because the store owner's granddaughter, yeah, she wants the granddaughter to play with her. So she's thinking, oh, if she has, Gabby's voice box is broken. So she's like, oh, if I have a new voice box, she would want to play with me, and she does end up getting the voice box from Woody. But even when she has the voice box from Woody, the girl still says no and throws her away, which was sad to me, and I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, that's Gabby's story. That's mostly Gabby story. So Gabby isn't really the villain, she's the antagonist, I think that's the right word. It's mostly her doll things, people, whatever you call it. They're mostly the villain ones, because while they were creepy and very scary, so I'm not surprised that there were children that got scared of them. Then you got Duke and Boom. To be honest, when I was watching the movie, I almost forgot that he was in it until like they went in that scene and he's there, and I'm like, oh, okay. So the Duke and Boom, he's a stuntman toy thing. So his story is that his owner didn't want him because he couldn't do, like it says in the advertisement, so he couldn't like fly, kind of like Buzz, like how Buzz tried to fly and he fell, so he couldn't actually fly. But yeah, so that's his story. Then you got Officer McDinkle. Officer McDinkle is one of Bo Peep's friend, so they're very close friends, and yeah, she's based, I don't know what to call her, but she's like very tiny, and I'm pretty sure there's a name for what she is, but I don't know what it is, what it's called. But yeah, she's very funny. I liked her, and yeah, I liked her very much. Okay. So talk about the OG members. So everybody's back. You got Buzz, Woody, Jesse. One of the members missing. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, Rex, Pig, all of them are back. So their main plot, like taking out Buzz and Woody, their main plot is they need to stop the RV from going. So I'm pretty sure it's Jesse who plunges out the tires so they can't move because Woody and everybody is gone. So they want to wait for them to come back. So that's them plot, trying to stop Bunny and her mum and dad from leaving. So yeah, that's their main plot. This says, what did you like about them? No, what did you like about them, and what do you wish happened? Okay, I wish they had a little more talking part, but I understand it's the story's not really based on them. As I said earlier, Forky is the main character, and that's what the story is based on. So I do understand that, but I wish they had a little bit more speaking parts. But I understand like there's people that has passed away. For example, the guy who played Mr. Potato Head, he's sadly passed away. R.I.P. to him. And yeah, but I do wish they had a little bit more speaking part. But I do understand. But the speaking parts they did have, I did really like. Okay. Favorite moments. Oh, there's so many. Okay, I like the whole montage thing at the beginning. I thought that was very well done, and that is one of the parts that made me almost emotional. Like, not made me almost made me almost cry. Like, I really liked that part. I liked the part with Ducky and Bunny and Buzz, when Buzz gets trapped on the thing. I don't know what it's called when you're in an arcade, and you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, when he gets trapped there and Ducky is like, oh, to infinity and my foot, like that's like scenes like that. Or when Ducky and Bunny says like, oh, this is what we can do, and they imagine, like it shows what they're imagining, and then Buzz was like, yeah, we're not doing that. Like, that was funny to me. The part when Woody sees Bo Peep, like, I like that. I thought that was really, oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. there's so many, like, even the bit when Forky's trying to get away, like, no, a lot of people thought Forky was annoying, and I agree. There was some points that I was like, oh, like this, he's actually getting on my nerves. But the part when Forky's trying to run away and get in the trash, and Woody has to keep on throwing him like back on the bed, and I thought that was just funny. But yeah. Okay, next question. Did any moments make you shocked or surprised? The fact that the girl, after all of that, didn't go Gabby Gabby, didn't see that coming. The ending. Yeah, the ending with when Woody decides to go with Bo Peep, again, didn't see that coming. Oh, another bit I like that I didn't mention is how they showed what happened to Bo Peep, because in the third one they say that, oh, Woody's like, oh yeah, we've lost some toys in the way, and he starts talking about how like they've gone to new owners like Wheezy, and then Rex is like Bo Peep, and he's like, yeah, and Woody's like, yeah, even Bo. Like, I'm glad that they showed that moment, and that moment was like really well done. Like, yeah, it was really well done. I just really like that moment. Similarities of the movie. Okay, there's like when I was watching it, I don't know if anybody else caught the similarities, but I caught it like very, very quickly. Like, Buzz's storyline is kind of the same as Forky's storyline in a way, because Buzz, he's a toy, but he didn't want to accept that he's a toy. I'm really telling him, oh, you're a toy, and when he's saying that to Forky, it kind of reminds me of what happened with Buzz. The end, when he's up to Infinity and Beyond and he's talking and they're going back and forth, that kind of reminded me of Endgame. I don't know if it reminded any of you of Endgame, but it reminded me of Endgame. Like the message that they were telling, even though I think it's good to tell messages like that, I think a lot of the messages that they were telling, they've told already. So I feel like in this movie they were recycling like a lot of the things that happen in the old movies, but they were just changing it a bit. Like, I didn't mind it because I still thought it was a good movie, as I've said before, but like, you just pick up on these things, even especially if you're like a big fan, you pick up on them a lot. So yeah, that's some of the similarities I saw. Okay, soundtrack. So in the soundtrack, in this movie, we have a new song called I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away. So this is this part that I was talking about earlier when he's trying to get away, and Woody's not letting him, because he's like, no, you have to be with Bunny because Bunny needs you. But I thought that song was really nice. When I was watching it in the cinema, I wasn't really focusing on the song because I was more focusing on what was actually happening. But when I went away, like after watching the movie, I heard the song again and I was like, oh, this is actually a really sweet song. So yeah. Favorite songs before watching Toy Story 4. My favorite songs are Friend in Me. That's my favorite song. That's the one I listen to the most. Friend in Me. I also like Strange Things and When Somebody Loved Me. Those are my 3 favorite ones. I also like Andy's Birthday. That's a nice song as well. Ranking of all the movies. So my ranking of all the movies, this has changed because, as I said, I watched all 3 again recently, so this has changed. It used to be 3, 2, 1, 4, but now it's changed to 3, 1, 2, 4. Yes, that's my ranking. Ranking of the movie. I'll give it 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I think they're all 5 out of 5, to be honest. think all the Toy Story movies are 5 out of 5. Like, I've seen people rank them and see like, oh, they're all 100 and it's very hard to pick them, which one goes first, second and third, but then they rank it, so like, it didn't seem that hard when you could do it, because if it was really hard, you wouldn't have been able to do it. But yeah, I think all of the movies are 10 out of 10, to be honest. Yeah. Next one, did you get any Funko Pops from Toy Story 4, or are you planning on getting any Toy Story 4 merch? So, if you are a subscriber of me for a very long time, you know that I like collecting Funko Pops. If you don't know that, that means you must be new. So, hello and welcome to my channel. But, yet to answer the question, yes I did, and I'm going to show you right now. So, I got Forky, I also got Bo Peep and Officer McDimples. Yes, I also got that one at home, but this is the first one I got of Toy Story 4. No, I think I got this one and the Bo Peep one at the same time. I don't really remember, but yes, this I did get. And am I planning on getting Toy Story 4 merch? Yes, I have some already, so I am probably going to get some more Toy Story 4 merch. Oh, I want to talk about Bo Peep because Bo Peep is an OG member. There's something I didn't mention, like in Bo Peep's story, she doesn't have an owner, so she's just, when she has playtime, it's when she goes to parks, and that's basically it. She doesn't have a child. So what I liked about Bo Peep, they made her like more independent. Like, she's like, oh, it's not just like, oh, I'm Woody's girlfriend and that's my main story. She had her own story, and you get to see like, oh, that I love Bo Peep. I just love Bo Peep. I know I'm probably not making sense, but it's just, there's so much thoughts in my head. Sometimes I don't make sense. So yeah, but I just love that. And as soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, yeah, like Bo Peep is literally queen. And I was just like, to see her like that. Oh, with Woody, another thing I didn't mention, Woody does convince Forky to come back, and when he's about to go back with Forky, that's when he sees Bo's lamp in the store, and then he goes looking for Bo, and he finds Gabby, and yeah, Gabby chases them, and Woody does manage to get away, but she captures Forky, so that's why he has to go back and get Forky. So yeah. Next question. Favorite quotes from the movie? Okay, I have a couple. One, I'm not Andy's toy. This is Bo's, so you get to find out that this is when, in the beginning, when she wants to go in the box and Woody's trying to convince her, no, you have to stay, and she's like, oh no, I'm not Andy's toy. Like, there's many children that I can play with, and she doesn't want to have her own, as I said earlier. So I liked that scene, and Woody almost went with her, but then Andy started calling his name, and then he decided to stay. So another scene, another quote is, there's only one Forky. So Bonnie realizes that Forky is missing. So the parents are like, oh, why don't you just make another Forky? And Bonnie's like, oh, there's only one Forky. And that message he's trying to say is to children is, oh, there can only be one, there's only one of you, like, you're unique and stuff like that. That's the message they're trying to put across. Another one is, that makes you a very important toy. That's what he's saying to Forky. If you sit on the shelf for the rest of your life, you will never find out. That means, another message, that's when he was saying to Gabby, so he's basically saying, oh, if you just sit and wonder, you will never know. So unless you go out there and experience things, like, you will never know. Which I think a lot of people should hear, especially adults, because A lot of adults don't want to try things. Kids, yes. Kids are more open to try things than adults, let's be honest now. Woody's like, oh, because it's all he has left. This is another one. Oh, Woody. The rest of the gang can't understand why he wants to go looking for a spork. And Woody's like, oh, it's all I have left, because with Woody, no, with Bonnie doesn't play with Woody. Woody's always in the shelf and he's literally gathering dust, so now he has a purpose. Getting Forky for Bonnie is his purpose. And another one I put here is he's not lost anymore to infinity and beyond, because he decides to go with Bo Peep, and Rex is like to Buzz, oh, does that mean Woody's a lost toy? And he's like, oh, he's not lost, he's exactly where he wants to be. And then like to infinity and beyond, and I thought that was so sweet. And yeah, there's more, but that's my favourite ones. There's way more. Okay. Do you think they will make a 5th movie? Would you watch it, and what do you think it could be about? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Like, I would go and watch it, but yeah. What do I think it could be about? I don't know, to be honest. But I would like if they did like an episode where Andy accidentally finds out that they can talk. Like, that would be funny. Like in the first one, was it Sid realizes the toys can talk and they get scared. If Andy or Bonnie found out the toys can talk, I would love to see their reaction. I think that would be really funny, but that's not gonna happen. Probably, I don't know. About 99% sure that wouldn't happen. 15. Somebody asked me. Oh no, somebody said to me, I wasn't a very big fan of the first, second, and third movie. Should I watch this movie? Yes, because the main reason I watched this movie is because I was a fan of the first, second, and third. So I have had people tell me, oh, I didn't really like. I liked the first one, wasn't too in on the second one. The third one was alright. I've seen it like once, but they still went and saw the fourth one, and they loved it. They thought, now they're telling me the fourth one is their favourite out of the whole movies, and that's fine. Like, if you like the fourth one, it's your favourite, that's fine. If the third one's your favourite, the second one, whatever, like, we all have different opinions on things. So yeah, I think you should go and see the fourth one, even if you didn't like the other 3 ones, because maybe you will enjoy it more than the other ones. Maybe you hate it more, I don't know. You would have to see. And the last question I have is, people say Toy Story 1 is the worst. Agree or disagree? I disagree. As I said, I think the fourth one is the worst out of the... I'm not saying because I think it's bad, I just enjoy the other 3 more. So yeah, that is all the questions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If I missed any questions or there's anything I didn't talk about, please leave them in the comments down below, or message me on my social media sites. I'll put them in the description. So yeah, oh, there's one other character I forgot to talk about, Combat Carl. So in Combat Carl, he's like a soldier toy, and he is the one that lets Bo Peep know, like when there's parties and places that they can be played with and stuff like that. If I got that wrong, I am very sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's where his story is. So yeah, a lot of these things I'm saying off of memory, or I have to write it down here because it was a while ago that I went to see this movie. So yeah, I am very sorry that this review is very late, but I wanted to do other reviews first. So yeah, the next movie I'm planning to watch now is It Chapter 2, so I am planning on doing a review for that. So yeah, that is it now. That's everything. If you like this review or this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on when I post. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.